Once upon a time, in a picturesque village nestled between rolling hills and flowing rivers, there lived a wise old woman named Amara. Amara was known for her gentle nature and her ability to guide others with her wisdom. People from far and wide would seek her counsel whenever they were troubled or in need of guidance. One sunny day, a young girl named Lily visited Amara's cottage. Lily was burdened with a heavy heart, and tears welled up in her eyes. Amara welcomed her with a warm smile and invited her inside. "What troubles you, my dear?" Amara asked, her eyes filled with compassion. Lily sighed deeply and began to share her story. She spoke of her close friend, Emily, with whom she had a falling out. The disagreement had grown into a bitter feud, and both Lily and Emily refused to speak to each other. Their once strong bond had shattered, and each held on to grudges and resentment. Amara listened intently, her eyes sparkling with understanding. She knew the weight of anger and the poison it brought into one's life. She gently took Lily's hand and said, "My child, let me share a tale with you, a tale that holds the power of forgiveness and letting go's expectations." Long ago, in a distant kingdom, there lived a young prince named Ethan. He was known for his kind heart and gentle spirit. One day, a misunderstanding occurred between Ethan and his closest friend, Benjamin. The miscommunication grew into anger, and the once inseparable friends became distant. Years passed, and the bitterness between them festered like a wound that refused to heal. Both Ethan and Benjamin carried the weight of their broken friendship. They each believed the other was to blame and held on to their hurt feelings tightly. One fateful day, the kingdom faced a great calamity. A powerful storm swept across the land, destroying homes and crops. The people were in desperate need of assistance, and the king sent out a decree seeking volunteers to rebuild the devastated areas. Ethan and Benjamin separately decided to offer their help. As fate would have it, they found themselves working side by side, shoulder to shoulder. At first, the tension was palpable, but as they worked together to rebuild what had been lost, a transformation began to take place. They reminisced about the laughter they shared, the adventures they embarked upon, and the unbreakable bond they once had. Slowly, the walls of resentment began to crumble, and forgiveness found its way into their hearts. One evening, as the sun began to set, Ethan and Benjamin sat down under a grand oak tree. Tears welled up in their eyes as they finally expressed their regret and apologized for the hurt they had caused one another. Their friendship was rekindled, stronger and more resilient than ever before. Amara smiled at Lily and continued, "My dear, just like Ethan and Benjamin, the power of forgiveness and letting go's expectations lies in our ability to release the burden of anger. It allows us to mend broken bonds, heal wounds, and find solace in our hearts." Lily wiped away her tears, feeling lighter and more hopeful than she had in a long time. She thanked Amara for her wise words and promised to seek forgiveness from Emily, understanding the importance of letting go of expectations. And so, Lily set out on a journey of reconciliation, armed with the knowledge that forgiveness held the key to healing and restoring lost connections. The village was forever changed by Lily's newfound wisdom, and the power of forgiveness and letting go's expectations echoed throughout the land, inspiring others to seek forgiveness and mend broken relationships. Remember, dear reader, the tale of Lily and the power of forgiveness and letting go's expectations. Let it serve as a reminder that sometimes the greatest strength lies not in holding on to grudges but in releasing them, embracing forgiveness, and nurturing the bonds that truly matter. For it is in forgiveness that we find true freedom and peace within our souls.